Welcome to the Wakefield Doctrine, the theory of Clark, Scott, and Rogers. We are, believe it or not, up to like take 4, maybe take 5. I don't know what the hell's the matter with me today. I'm trying to do a simple commercial teaser for the call-in tomorrow afternoon, the afternoon special. Come on, how clever is that? You guys have got to be liking that. Terry Toombs, she is out there. She's on the blog roll, the Misplaced Alaskan. Call in. Tell your friend Stacy, who we've talked to. And Stacy, by the way, if you're catching any of this, and you should be, you contributed a name to a character in that long-running breakfast birthday party at the Calypso Club, or whatever the hell I called it. So you should call in too. It'll be an afternoon special co-hosted by Down Spring Cindy, and we'll just be talking about the doctrine and different things doctrine related. It's a good time for anybody who hasn't called in to call in, because it's the afternoon. What the hell? I know Janine has commented and indicated that she would like to, but she indicated a concern about too many small life forms yelling and jumping up and down in the background. I will say unequivocally, don't worry about that. We are accustomed to that, and we are nothing if we're not Clarks, which all of us Clarks know means we are flexible on that. So do not let that be a concern. You know, it's about just calling in. And I'll also give a personal guarantee to anybody out there who feels like, okay, it'd be fun to listen, but they don't want to get called on. I will give a guarantee that won't happen. I will ask you, though, that you call in. Here's how it works. You call the number, whatever the number is there. And then it'll prompt you for the access code. And then the pleasant, wonderful woman will come on and say, please state your name, and followed by the pound sign. You can state your name. You can make up a name. You can just make a noise like, that's okay with us. But I will ask that, because we'll say hello. But if you say hi, I just wanted to listen, that's all it takes. We haven't had too many people do that. I'm afraid that people will think, oh man, I got to leave my name, and I'm going to be like quizzed and grilled and inquisited. No, that won't happen. So do that, and as long as we hear that. If you don't, I'm making a big deal out of asking you to say don't, I'm just here to listen, mostly because as a Clark, all of what I just said is true. But I also know the Scotian approach, the Scotian worldview, has a different approach to it, which isn't necessarily bad. That's a funny thing about Scotts and Rogers vis-a-vis Clarks. Oh, what the hell? Well, just go ahead. Why not? They have different worldviews, and it's not that, the one thing I'll do with this post, and I'll stop talking, is that we have fun. We enjoy this thing. It's all very true. And if you infer the worldview of the other person, you will in fact know more about them than they know about themselves. Okay, that being said, no matter what you may think you read here, there is no one good worldview, and there is no one bad worldview. Rogers and Scotts, we kid a lot because Clarks are the most active component right now at the current time. But there is no good or bad. Everybody has their strong points and their weak points. Pretty obvious there. What isn't so obvious, and which is why we like these live discussions, is that there's an inference to that. If a Scott comes into a room, a Scott displays complete, solid confidence, uncertain or what's the word? Unalloyed confidence. That conveys a certain thing to a person, and I'm back to this caller coming in. If a Scott was hosting it, if I were going all Scotian on everybody, then I would be asking the kinds of questions that Scotts do that make people want to talk to them. I'm getting around to, the personal reality of this thing is that Scotts do their thing, and from a certain perspective you think, oh man, leave me alone. But that doesn't mean it isn't a good thing. I'm losing my thread here, so I will stop rather than take. I can't do another take. I gotta go to work. So let it be known that Cindy and I will be on the call tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 Eastern Daylight Time in probably 18th century garb, metaphorically speaking. At least Cindy will. I'd better not do that because that would be weird. But I will be in the car here, so I'll be driving around, and we'll have a good time. I invite everybody to call in. Bye.